beloved true mother. And we offer this prayer, Father, with our couples, Search Almadigamo, a central blessed family. Jew.
Aju, Aju, thank you. Thank you so much, our Honorable Serge Igamo, for that sincere prayer to begin our 86th special CheonBo meeting tonight. So first, let us offer our greetings to our Heavenly Parents and our true parents. Good evening. And to our great leaders, to our Chuni One Chairman, Dr. and Mrs. Roberto Esquito, Tita Teresa, good evening. To our regional president, President Masechi Puri, good evening. And to all our national leaders from all Asia Pacific, I saw here Reverend Santosh Paudel, Reverend Jimmy, our elders, Tita Paula, Tito David, Sir Julius Marigden, Sir uh, Tita Ursula, and to all our CheonBo victors, CheonBo challengers, blessed families, brothers and sisters from Asia Pacific and all over the Philippines, good evening. So once again, welcome to our 86th CheonBo family meeting. So this is the most awaited and exciting regular meeting that we're having every Monday. And I know you're all excited once again to come together to listen to one of the best practices of our CheonBo families, who is going to share with us tonight. And so before we proceed with our program for tonight, I would like first to invite once again our Southeast Asia Director for Asia Pacific, and other than our Reverend Dr. Julius Maligdem, to give us the opening remarks. So let us welcome our Reverend Dr. Julius Maligdem for his welcoming remarks. Let's give him our virtual clap.
Thank you very much, and good evening to Kuya Jimmy and all the leaders who are here. Mrs. Kittle is here, Tita, and also Tita Ahara, Tito David, Reverend Santos, Reverend Hajime, Reverend Kamon, Reverend Prakash, all our national leaders who are here, elders, CheonBos, blessed families, my dear brothers and sisters. So good evening, and welcome to our CheonBo gathering, online gathering this Monday evening. Maybe you have heard that this time, President Hori, actually, he just visited Indonesia together with Dr. Kittle, and also Honorable Eknat went there, and Vice President Ronnie. And President Hori stayed there for 4 days. So he have gathering with members, and also the very successful conference conducted at the Grand Mosque, the Istiklal Mosque in Jakarta, with the invitation of the Grand Imam, Nasaruddin Umar. So they could conduct a one-day IAPD and IAPP program. However, when President Hori came back to Philippines, so he got seriously sick. So he was very sick with, stomach problem. We don't know whether it's just diarrhea or food poisoning, but we're not sure. But he was down for now already like 4th day today. So that's why, anyway, please pray for him. Looks like he is getting better, he said, but after suffering with that kind of sickness, then you will really become very weak. So anyway, I'm not sure if he can connect tonight in our evening meeting. But tomorrow we'll be having another program, the 2nd anniversary of the Pacific Christian Leadership Conference. So we are inviting everyone who is here. So please register. There is a registration link, and then please join via Zoom. You can also watch by YouTube or Facebook, also streaming. So that's why, and it's already 2nd anniversary of PCLC, and we are moving forward with our the 3rd year of since its founding. So anyway, this time also, I think Dr. Kittle may be in another meeting, dinner meeting. We have one VIP from Australia, Pastor Nelson Fervas, who arrived, and then he will be joining the PCLC anniversary here in the Philippines. So he already arrived in Philippines, and many of our staff are also preparing. Not only in the Philippine headquarters, we will have different venues who will be conducting and having gathering in different venues. So as of this time, we will have one venue in Palawan in the Philippines, another one in Mindanao in Lanao del Norte, in the provincial capital. So it will be held at the provincial capital. And then there will be also gathering at the Thailand in Bangkok headquarters. So I think that is already confirmed. Earlier, we have meeting with Mrs. Ahara. And yeah, so they will also gather in Chiang Mai and in Seri Center. And then also in Australia, they are preparing in Sydney and in Melbourne, and also in Solomon Islands, in our peace embassy there, and also in other places. So anyway, it will be very exciting because this time, the goal of President Hori is that PCLC will settle down in the national level. So it's not only a regional program, but eventually all the nations and the blessed families will start taking ownership and responsibility for PCLC, just like ACLC, because ACLC became successful in America because our blessed families took ownership. They are the ones who are visiting the pastors, the clergy, and building relationship with them. So that is the hope of President Hori, that also our blessed families can take ownership and then take care of the clergy and the pastors and build relationship with them, visiting them, you know. So that is the hope of President Hori. So also last Thursday, actually, we had a meeting with international headquarters with our world president, our international president, President Song. And actually, he emphasized once again that, yeah, we are now in a deep crisis, especially centering on our movement in Japan. So everybody knows this time already the government of Japan already, uh, filed in the court the move to dissolve family federation. So that's why this is not an ordinary crisis that our Japanese movement has experienced before. However, President Song shared to us that we have to overcome this crisis. Already we have a model in our true parents, how they went through all kinds of difficulties, all kinds of, suffering, but always they would be victorious at the end. I believe that, God will never lose. So that's why President Song said we have to use this crisis to bring about opportunity, new opportunities, he said. So that's why we always have to believe, yeah, even though it's very difficult, but something providentially will be advancing, like that something we don't know, but this is the law of, the principle, like. So that's why even President Song was telling us, looks like very difficult now, but when we look at this, that this can become an opportunity for Japan, for a new start for Japan as a mother country. And we believe so. So that is why we have to support, in a way, internally, offering internal conditions, my dear brothers and sisters. Very soon, international headquarters will announce the series of 40 days special devotion for Japan. So this will be series of 40 days, 40 days, 40 days conditions. So now there is a court case that we have to overcome. And then next one is the dissolution, which will be longer process. So that's why we have to support, all the prayers of brothers and sisters need to harmonize and need to create the kind of united prayer, especially centering on Cheonshimwon. Now, when we pray desperately in the Cheonshimwon, and then thousands of members praying all together, and then eventually the spirit world will really support and be able to resolve this problem that we are encountering in Japan. So that's why President Song said that God will bless us more when we overcome this crisis. And then he said, let us have that kind of certainty that when we overcome this crisis, then the providence can be elevated to a higher level. So we always believe that God is always there. Just like, the Israelites in times of despair, in times of, like difficulties and hopelessness. And then God gave them the pillar of cloud and the pillar of fire. So that's why we need to have that kind of, that kind of feeling that eventually, God is always there giving us this pillar of cloud and pillar of fire. Through Cheonsimon, when we offer sincerity, then we will bring victory. So that's why, anyway, this time also President Song mentioned that international headquarters is preparing two key projects. This time they are busy preparing two. One is this project, which is a research and to make books and contents, which is how we can teach true parents ideology. So this might be a little bit new, but actually this is something that is very important because the divine principle is ending with the second coming of the Messiah. Then that's it. But there is no clear ideology or teachings about the providence centering on our true parents. So that's why this is now being True Mother, before leaving for America, she organized groups of our scholars from our movement, and then they started to research all the speeches of true parents, and then all these contents will be put together, and then this will be called like True Parents Ideology. So, and the goal is that by December, so that's how quick the providence is. By December, this will be published already. I don't know, maybe Korean version, but we are waiting for that. This is so important because this will talk about the providence centering on true parents. And then also another key project undertaken now by IHQ is the missionary program. This time, the grandchildren, the grandson of our true parents will be graduating very soon. So that batch of UPA, Sunmoon UPA, so when they graduate, already True Mother gave direction that all of them will be sent out as missionaries. So this missionary program is now being prepared by international headquarters, and they are actually sending them to nations, mission nations. And this is very exciting. They are second generation, third generation, and future leaders of our movement. And but anyway, this time I heard from IHQ that True Mother wanted to focus on sending them to English-speaking countries and to countries with Christian foundation. So, but anyway, that is the first priority according to True Mother's direction. But the others, then they can be sent out to other potential countries. So anyway, this is very important time, brothers and sisters. But still, we are overcoming some difficulties and challenges. Actually, I want to share a screen, just show some slides, but can I have permission to share slides? Okay, mayroon na ata. Pwede na, no? Okay, so I don't know if, do I need to set up the, sorry, share sound? Just few slides, because when President Song was talking about to overcome this crisis, I remember I shared last year, also during that time when we started to receive this persecution, national level persecution in Japan. Then I shared these contents in one Sunday service, but I just selected just some few slides. So one is this Bible verse, which talks about, this is in Romans chapter 8, verse 28, which is very powerful. It says, and we know that all things work together for the good to them that love God, to them who are called according to his purpose. So that means, brothers and sisters, we are the ones called by God in this current providence. So that is why, even though it looks like things are getting more difficult, it looks like we are in a crisis, but everything, will just become part of the growing process. As mentioned by True Mother, this is like birth pain. When mothers give birth, they experience life and death. They experience a lot of pain, but this is the pain that is necessary in order to give birth to a new life. So we are in that level in our movement this time. And also, this is actually Chinese calligraphy for the word crisis. And this is divided into two characters. One character means danger, but the other character is actually translated into opportunity. So that means when we talk about crisis, my dear brothers and sisters, it means there is danger. Yes, there is danger. However, behind this danger, there is also opportunity. So we should not forget that. And we should always be encouraged even during this time. And this is actually a video which is very short, but you can feel the heart and the pain of True Mother. So let's just listen and watch with this very short video and message of True Mother, so we can understand the heart and the suffering of our beloved True Mother.
여러분들이 아무리 건강하게 산다 해도 100년을 넘기기가 쉽진 않아. 근데 내 나이도 70이 넘었어. 내가 알고 있는 거, 이거를 다 가르치고 만들어 놓고 가야 되는데, 얼마나 내 마음이 아버님이 많이 슬프신가 보다. 이렇게 내가 있을 때 철딱서니 없이 제멋대로 하더니 이제 어머니가 마지막 이 섭리 역사를 마무리 잘 하려고 그러는데, 그렇게 어머니를 또 힘들게 하는 너희들이 되면 안 되겠는데 하는 그런 마음이신지 자꾸 내가 눈물이 나네.
So, my dear brothers and sisters, when we see this video of True Mother, we can feel the heaviness in her heart, thinking of how difficult it is to complete everything. However, at the same time, we can see her determination that she made a promise to True Father and to Heavenly Parent. So that's why no matter what, True Mother is still leading us even in this most difficult time. You can imagine when True Mother went to America, even with this kind of burden that she was carrying, but when she spoke to the clergy, to the Christian clergies and to our members, she was full of life and hope. So this is our beloved True Mother. So that's why we should also have that, inherit this kind of, heart of True Mother, that no matter what, we will carry on with our mission. And these are words from our True Father. Father said, no matter how much time flies, no matter how fiercely the storms rage, our inner life force must withstand the intrusions of the environment and persevere persistently on the path of growth. Only in this way can we welcome the new spring and become a seed, the original source of a second life which can be planted again. Aju? Aju. So actually, this is so powerful. These words of True Father are so powerful that no matter how fiercely the storms rage, but we need to withstand all of these intrusions of the environment and then persevere so that we can grow. So that like a new spring, we become a seed and then we can be planted again. So that means Father is seeing this as an opportunity, that we are like seeds. And what are seeds, my dear brothers and sisters? We need to have this kind of seed mentality. So look at this. These are seeds. Looks like they're buried, but actually they are planted. Looks like it's very dark and they're alone. They don't know what's happening. So difficult, so dirty. But then, because they are buried, and then new life can begin, right? So this is what we call seed mentality. Difficulties, crises are actually opportunities for growth, actually opportunities to start a new life, right? So this is the seed mentality. So brothers and sisters, seed mentality, bury us and we will grow. Aju? So let's have this kind of mentality. Being in the dark does not always mean that you are being buried. It could be that we, my dear brothers and sisters, are being planted. Aju? So let's move forward, even in this kind of crisis, looks like, but we are moving forward. So let's have this kind of heart, my dear brothers and sisters, and support our beloved True Mother, our True Father, our Heavenly Parents in this most important time. 감사합니다.
Thank you so much to our Reverend Dr. Julius Maligdem for that very inspiring, welcoming remarks, and also giving us encouragement and giving us so much hope. And we can really feel how much our beloved True Mother, especially our beloved True Father in the spiritual world, our beloved Heavenly Parent, wanted to really, bring about the completion of God's will. However, because many times we are so insufficient to understand about the heart of our Heavenly Parent and True Parents. That's why the providence have to continue and to be prolonged. So we are so happy and so grateful again to our beloved True Mother. In spite of that, of her old age, she continued showing to us how to become strong and giving us so much hope. So once again, thank you, our Reverend Dr. Julius Maligdem, for that inspiring, welcoming remarks to begin our meeting tonight. And so before we proceed, I would like also to recognize the presence of our President, Masai Chipuri. He's now joining with us this evening. Good evening, President Turi. Welcome again to our CheonBo Family Night. And as we move forward in our next part of our program, I would like also to invite, of course, our 21 chairman, Dr. Mrs. Robert Esquito, since Dr. Quito is not with us tonight, and Tita Teresa, and behalf of the couple, we'd like to invite Tita Teresa also to give her welcoming message to begin our meeting. Let's welcome Tita Teresa Quito.
Thank you very much. Good evening, all President Hori and all leaders, all brothers and sisters, all CheonBo victors, all CheonBo challengers. Thank you so much for attending and fulfilling your responsibility by doing Heavenly Tribal Messiah work and supporting our true mother, who is really desperate at this time to completely fulfill Heavenly Parents' providence of restoration. I look forward to the presentation of today's presenter, and thank you so much for this opportunity to greet everyone. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Tita Teresa, for the opening message on behalf of your couple. Truly, we are always happy to see you being a part always of our CheonBo family meeting. So now, to move forward, let us now invite the couple who is going to give their best practices tonight. Actually, they are one of the medical or dentist in profession. They are a couple from Filipino and Taiwanese couple. So without further ado, I know we listened to them before, but since actually listening to many and even repeating this kind of best practices will always give us so much inspiration to do and fulfill also our responsibility. Now let us put our hands together to welcome our Dr. Honorable Angelo and Dewey Milad to give their best practices tonight. Let's welcome them with our virtual clap.
Good evening to Heavenly Parents and to our two parents, and good evening also to Dr. and Mrs. Kittel, Reverend Asaichi Hori, Reverend Julius Malikdem, Reverend Ronnie Sedusta, Reverend Leo Halog, and Reverend Jaime and Ate Shirley Vergara, and to all CheonBo victors, CheonBo challengers, blessed family, brothers and sisters, magandang gabi po. So, I am Angelo Melad. I'm a dentist by profession, and my wife is Louie Melad. She's a Taiwanese sister, and she works as a Chinese teacher. We are blessed. We are in the 30,000 blessed couples. Then we have three children. The names are Juan, Ju2, and Ju3. Age 23, 20, and 13. So Juan is already matched to a Thai sister, and Ju2 is still studying in University of Santo Tomas as a physical therapist. She's also planned to be also matched also, and Ju3 is still studying in Pasig Science High School. All of my children are all bright children of Heavenly Parents. Okay, to start our excuse
Can we have rights to share screen? Can I share screen?
share.
Can
Can
you?
we share screen?
Don't have rights to share screen.
So anyway, I will just since I just already had reported last September, so we'll just add up to what we had done this August, and September. So here, Melad Tribe accomplished the report of September to October 2023. So we have a blessed couples and blessed families in Palatio. That is a uh, barangay here in Pasig. So here, so every Wednesdays, I see to it that I will have that is our time for HTM, and these are the schedules of what we did. So from September 6, 13, 20, 24, and 27, and then October 4, 11, and 18. Okay, last September 26, we did, the topic is about significance of the World War. And then September 13, World War in preparation for the second coming. And then I told them about also the importance of Cheonshimwon prayer, vigil, and healing, because I wanted them to, of course, experience on what's about Cheonshimwon. And then September 20, and then these are the participants of the Third World War is the topic. And then we also do, this one is on Sunday, September 24, 2020. Included here are the children of our HTM tribe in Barangay Palati. So family Sunday service here in our HTM, Melad HTM Center. The topic is about the essence of truth and about Jesus. And then again, September 27, only two, but as True Father said, even one person comes in to you to hear the words of God. We still proceeded. The Third World War is inevitable. And then we attended last September 29, 2023, at Chongshim One Night Prayer and Vigil. Oh, they love this so much when they come here. Many of them some are sickly, and then if they would really feel the love of heavenly parents here. And then October 4, also preparation for the second coming. So here in our HTM area, and then October 11, so we did again our meeting every Wednesdays. And then again, October 18, 2023, again, my HTM tie comes to our HTM center, and then together with the kids. And after this, we eat together, simple snacks. And then for my Sagad Blessed family, so these are the schedule of what we did. So again, September 3 to 27, then October 4 to October 20. Okay. So wait, Holy Blessing overview. So since we did small scale blessing, so again, I taught them about the Holy Blessing ceremony, and then this was on September 3, 20, for the education of those who had been blessed last last August 2023. And then this one, when we attended also the 80th special CheonBo family meeting. So September 4, so our tribe, Mela tribe, and then they presented also the video testimony by my Sagad family couple. They really like to my blessed family together with the children like really to say something about what happened to the family when they uh, entered here in our movement. And sorry, they could not really express themselves in English, but some of it were in Tagalog. And then we do Divine Principle Lecture for the second batch again, last September 6. And then after that, this one is a mix of the newly blessed and my first batch of uh, blessing couples. And then we do Hundoke reading. I'm somehow surprised. These are only a 1 year old, 1 year old blessed families, but to the power of our unity of me and my family, my wife. They like to know who two parents is, who two parents are. They have so many questions about it, and then when they read the Hundo, especially this one is from our true father's memoir, they really know somehow this is the Messiah. Next. So introduction of the divine principle again for the first couples, first newly blessed couples last September 13 and 23. And then after this, we eat our dinner. In dinner, that is where they talk a lot. It's really somehow when we do witnessing or we do uh, divine principle seminars, it must not be so long because these are more of an elder person, and then it must be happy. It must not be that sad. And then after that, we eat together. And then there's so many still divine principle is being talked. We are talking about again divine principle. And then after that, we do again the hundok. And then September 20, 2023. So again, principles of creation, understanding our origin is again the mix of the newly blessed and the 1 year old blessed couples, and the same thing. Present divine principle again, and then eat together, and then bundok reading until the last time we had is until 11 o'clock in the evening. We're still doing bundok, and they still have to go to their job tomorrow, but they say, okay, let's continue. No, no, we got need to go home na. We still have many things to do. Children are waiting for you. That's how you would really feel. They really want to be educated. These are the new people that I had. And then we attended recently, September 22, 2023, Chongshimon Prayer Night Vigil. So this was the first time, and then we have yeah, it's so powerful. We really like to thank our true mother, so because this one really changed their life. These people are really new ones, but they can feel the love of our true mother through this Chongshimon prayer night vigil and healing. Next. And then September 27, again, principles of creation, principles of the same thing. Do divine principle seminars together with the first and second batch of my uh, blessed couples, and then do Hundoke reading again after. Oh, October 4 again. This is again Wednesday. Again, topics about purpose of life, and then do Hundoke reading again. And then this one is on October 26. This couple is the secretary and the wife of in a in my barangay Sagad in Pasig, and then we talk about and then plan on regarding the upcoming activities of Melad. This is my John the Baptist. This one really helped me a lot. So for those who are really CheonBo challengers, you really need to find your John the Baptist. This one will help you a lot in doing your HTM activity. And then this one is from the latest that we had a blessing. They already finished the 3-day ceremony, Espiritu and Anyo Nuevo couple, and then they did a 3-day ceremony in a wow. It's in a good hotel. We envy them because both of us do not go to that kind of hotel. So that's the available hotel, and then they feel so good in that one. Holy, then also the Flores Quezon couples They did a 3 day ceremony, and actually they're it's nice to see this couple because seldom they got they had a date with each other, and this one they were able to really feel a date with God. Some feel some spiritual. There's a spiritual activity going on during the 3 days ceremony. And then this one is a virtual blessed family night and testimonials. And then these are the couples of my Sagad tribe, and they did testimonials about how the life changes, then how the sickness uh, uh, goes away from the physical sickness, and also about somehow relationship problems being cured during the experience in the Chongshimon night prayer vigil. And then, of course, the celebration of success of the 3 day ceremony together with the Melita. We did a little ceremony, a little uh, get together the last day of the 3 day ceremony in the Privado Hotel Otigas. And then again, celebration. Then again, October 11, after the 3 day ceremony, again back to business again. Then October 11, the principle of growth and development. And then after that, we do Hundok reading. And then October 18, religious life and spiritual. Again, same thing. Do this one we do it in the barangay hall of Sagad. So the barangay captain is very generous to let us use their facilities in doing our HTM tribe. That's why I love so much my Chan Di Baptist couple. And then again, October 20, this one is just recently, the Chongshimo Night Prayer Virgil Healing, together with together with our leaders there and my blessed couples in Sagan. And then my son, Ju1, Ju2, and Ju3, they had an HTM youth seminars, and then it's about the purpose of life. And these are the children of my HTM tribe, blessed couples, and they had lots of fun here in our HTM Melan HTM area, right? Okay, okay, and then of course somehow my one time my child when we had a group activity, my second son, these are my son Ju1, Ju2, and Ju3. So we had our Sunday service. So it's I me as a dentist, I'm really busy in doing my work. So I have sometimes but I need to go every Wednesdays and of course Sundays. And sometimes we we somehow neglect our not really neglect our children because at night time we do pundoke together. But of course, a part of HTM is also your immediate family, and these are the second generation. These are our second generation. We really need to be with them also during Sunday service. And then I have a special announcement. So November 26th, we'll conduct again the third batch of our Interfaith Peace Family Blessing. It's only a small scale blessing because in our part, kasi we did 430 couples, but in reality, we really cannot take care of those 430 couples. So what we do is a small scale blessing, and then really take care of them. There's really uh, face to face taking care of them especially in educating them. And this is our Melad HM Facebook page, and all activities of our Melad tribe are posted in our Facebook account and page, so that many would know what our activities there. And next is so that's all that I can report to you this so what I can say what is our formula. So we have an acronym for HTM. So for H is heart. Uh, we do this this is our responsibility doing HTM activities. And if there is, for me, if there's really no heart in it, it will become only a responsibility. It will make you tired. It will make us tired. So if we put heart on it, so if I could what's the meaning of heart? This one is coined by Reverend Joshua Holmes in US. They say that heart is the irrepressible emotional impulse uh, to seek joy through love. It's because you see, our true mother had already been saying so many things and doing so many things to us, and if we don't have heart in it, we really our physical and our spiritual self will really go down. But through this, we really practice responsibility with heart. So that's our H in our HTM. And then we choose to have time on it. Heavenly Tribal Messiah. For us, letter T is time because if really without heart and without time, we could not really focus on our HTM activities. And as much as possible, really, that's why when you see our HTM activities, we see to it that every Wednesday and every Sunday, we really have to go to our tribe. It should be a personal relationship with them, a heart-to-heart relationship with them, because uh, without that, how can we help our true mother? And then many, of course, when we do also HTM, uh, we need we need money, we need material blessing, and then this is somehow our foundation. We have heart, we have time, and then if two parents see this uh, material blessing and manpower will really come to us because as we know, it's really hard to do uh, HTM activities because we really there's an involvement of manpower and money. But if the heart and the time, you have the heart and the time, God will really give you what you really need. Especially through parents has given us the Chongshimwon. It's a very powerful tool, and that's why True Mother really expresses her love to us. We cannot do this also without the help of without the spirit world. And then in Chongshimwon, we could really reciprocate to our good ancestors, to heavenly parents, and to our two parents, so that we could continue our HTM activities. You know how difficult it is for True Mother to do this, to uh, embrace all of his children, of her children. And then so we're still in the minority group. We're still in the minority group. We need to be in the majority group so that we cannot really be pushed aside, especially what's happening in Japan now. We really need to pay for them. So that's our formula. Aside from, of course, being one together, unity between husband and wife. There should be heart, there should be time, and then material blessing, manpower will come to us, or will come especially for the CheonBo challengers, so that really we could continue our work as a doing our HTM activity. So anyway, sorry for being too emotional because that's how we feel in our doing our responsibility. So thank you very much for listening.
Thank you so much to our CheonBo families, to our Honorable Doc Angelo and Jui Melad, for your continuous education and follow-up with your tribe. And we can really see now the progress of doing continuous education to the tribe because of your heart and because of your giving time and also trying your effort together with your children in fulfilling your responsibility in your mission area. So once again, let us give our gratitude to our Dr. Angel and Mrs. Jui Milan for that wonderful report for the best practices for this evening. Thank you. Now at this point, we would like to invite one of our CheonBo challengers to give his reflection for this testimony and these best practices for this evening. I would like to welcome one of our Tungil Modo instructors, our masters. I think he is the president of the Tungil Modo, not only in the Philippines, but also in Asia. So let's welcome our Mr. and Mrs. Bernardino Villagante for his reflection. Let's welcome our brother Bernard Villagante.
Good evening to all our leaders and also to all our honorable CheonBo families and Blessed Central families. Brothers and sisters, good evening. Before I give my reflection, I would like to introduce myself and my family. I'm Bernardino Villagante, originally from Bacolod City, Negros Occidental. And I was raised up by my great spiritual parent, Kuya Mario Lagura, and my spiritual parents is Desiderio Laguno. And I belong to 360,000 couples, and my wife is Nilda Villaganti from Zamboanga del Sur, Aurora. And we have 4 children, 2 boys and 2 girls. And my eldest is 21 years old, and the next is 17-year-old, 14, and then my youngest is 5 years old. And presently, my mission is in charge of the World Tongil Modo Federation Philippines and also the Asia Pacific area. So I started my public mission in the Philippines since I was joined in 1992, April 3. And I started my life, full-time life until this time. And my international mission in 1999 to 2010 start as a instructor in Thailand for 3 years, Indonesia for 3 years, and then the rest of the Asian countries. And the last is the Afghanistan. And I started my tribal activity in 2017 in the tribe area of my wife in Zamboanga del Sur. And we did for 6 months. And we are able to submit all the, the, the the documents for our blessed families, and we encountered challenges during their 40 days and 3 days ceremony, and we have a challenge on how we can give our services to them, especially when it comes to education, and because each couple has their own way of on how to receive the kind of education that we have, especially also their children. How are we going to take care of them? because we give them internal education. So based on our experience and in this tribal activity, the most difficult part is our financial challenges, and also, but however, because of the determination of my wife and his very internal connection and also his sincere desire to really fulfill this our mission, uh, we were able to fulfill our vertical mission successfully, and the only remaining is our horizontal mission, which is the tribal and to become a CheonBo family. So that's why we take this challenge to become a CheonBo families. So we always consider everything, especially with the preparation and the materials. It needs cost, mobilization needs cost, continuous education needs cost, and a continuous spiritual activity need cost. So it's very challenging to really, when it comes to our horizontal uh, activity, especially in doing this our mobilization. But however, I always look at our elders, especially to our Reverend and Jimmy and Ate Shirley, that even until this time they still doing this kind of activity. And also I looking back to the our some of our couples, like when I visited some part of the region, like I observed one couple like in Central Visayas. She is a couple. She's disabled, but she was able to establish chapters of Tong Il Modo, 4 chapters, and also continuously doing every day a tribal activity, in spite of her limitation physically. Her name is Elsie Providencia. So it motivates us that sometimes our external uh, uh, needs, although it's very challenging, but because of this, our elders who keep inspiring us and motivate us, it gives us hope that we should have to really make this determination. So after pandemic, since I got a challenge that I have a difficulty in this kind of in the tribal activity. I shift my attention to Tong Ilmodo programs and activities with the 120 days training program, and I was able to inspire and give our service to our tribal areas to cater their children to be a part of the Tong Ilmodo practitioners. And finally, my reflection on this our tribal is it's something like so in martial arts that once you are a black belt, you need to transfer the tradition that we have learned from our great grandmasters to our founders. So the same also with us as a blessed central families, we need to transfer the tradition that we inherited from our beloved true parents, and that is to raise up our other families, to let them educate what we learn from our uh, great grandparents, learn from our heavenly parents. So, in spite of all those challenges that we face this time, although in our part also in our organization in Tongil Modo, we have a very big challenge that we lost all our, not all, but most of the sources for us to continue with our programs is also affected. But we reflect on this that we are always a warrior, and we are always facing a battle of the champions. And if you look at the during the in the battle, a warrior. If you look at our opponent, if you look at our opponent externally, our tendency is we develop fear, we develop guilt, we develop that we are incapable. If we look at internally, but as a warrior, we have to go back of what is in our heart, what is our motivation, why I need to fight. So we always put in the position that as a warrior, we really have to focus our internal motivation so that we can continue fight until the time that we gain the honor, we gain the victory. So that is why I was inspired with the testimonies and the practices of our elders, especially to our doctor that that shared while ago, and it's very inspiring because even though the as a family the schedule is very hectic, but still he was able to mobilize that kind of activity, chunbo activity. So, and also I always look back to our grandmaster like Master Benos, even though it's very yes, difficult also, but he was able to fulfill and become a chunbo. Our grandmaster Rafi Rabanyo, Rafi Ablong, and also our Kuya Jimmy, our Tiri Humawan, and our Elder Ramiso, also Kuya Felix also. So they have a very busy schedule, but they were able to fulfill that kind of mission as a Chunbo family. So I consider them not only as my grandmaster, but they fulfill their mission as a blessed family. They fulfill their mission that to take care of their children, to receive the blessing, and not only that their children were able to finish study, but able to join the blessing and start family. So that is why they are not only a masters, but they are the supreme grandmaster. So that's why I really appreciate their hard work that they show us and motivate us to do the same. So we hope that in this kind of meeting that we have, that we learn from our elders and also Chunbo families who have the best practices. And we assure you that all your investment uh, will bring success not only on your tribe but also with us, because we receive this kind of heart that you invested, and that heart that you have allow us to do the same also. And we are motivated and inspired and to do also the same to become a Chunbo family. Thank you so much, brothers and sisters, Chunbo families, blessed families and leaders. Good evening, everyone.
Thanks to our Master Bernardino Binagante for that reflection. Yeah, we can do what we call can do spirit. So we can achieve it because of that kind of determination of that warrior spirit. So thank you again, Sir Bernard, for that reflection. Now at this point, we are very, very fortunate and very happy that tonight we can be with us. You can join with us in our CheonBo family meeting this evening. So blessed families, CheonBo victors, brothers and sisters from all over Asia Pacific, let us all welcome our regional president, President Masaichi Huri, to give his special message to each every one of us. Let's welcome our President Masaichi Huri.
Okay, good evening, all CheonBo Victor families and blessed families, everyone. Now it's 171 Zoom link, but yeah, it's not only individuals, some of them are family, and not only Philippine. Now it's actually many Thai blessed family also attending. Thank you very much. Open Cup. And also Nepal, I recognize the Reverend Santosh. Yeah, and also some Japanese member also attending, and some other people. Just I can recognize just name, just character. Anyway, so thank you for your participation. Last week I skipped. Sorry, I should skip my CheonBo Monday Club because of my visitation to Indonesia. So I visited Indonesia, and I could meet some VIP, religious VIPs, and the political VIPs. So we had the meeting, actually the UPF event, one day event at the most biggest Islam Muslim mosque. The name of the place is Istiqlal Mosque. That's the most famous and biggest mosque in Jakarta city. So it's truly huge, and more than around 55,000 people can can attend at once. So it's truly big place. So we had a interface meeting, and also the IAPD meeting as well. So that was also my second visit to Indonesia. So again, I could meet Grand Imam of that country. So yeah, this is the second time. So already he also recognized who I am. So it was so nice. So almost at the same time, Japanese government announced some announcement about the dissolution of Unification Church, but the government side is just their responsibility is just only make announcement. They just give some request, submit the request to the court. So now now Japan, the Tokyo local court will treat that issue. So nowadays, Prime Minister Kishida is so many things, so many headachings, and many people doesn't like him because after under his administration, all tax and all the the price of everything, food and transportation and tax and some other the gasoline fee, the petrol fee, and electricity fee, all things is just increased. So they truly dislike Prime Minister Kishida. So so very now rich. So that's why he tried to um, um, upgrade his reputation to attack on Unification Church as cult, but it's very actually it's very wrong way. So now this time the government, if we sue the government, many people said we can win the court case, because the government side they violate by themselves, but they violated the law by themselves. But so but it takes time and it takes a lot of money, and during that court case, the other opponent lawyer make much sue to take our money, and so that is our concerning, because now we are prosecuted a lot. So our now currently our activity in Japan is a little bit internal education, and also the offering prayer, and now we little by little we saving our energy and charging. Now it's a process to charge our internal energy and also spiritual energy through CheonBo prayer. So by the way, today the Women's Federation my wife is the representative. The Women's Federation sued the opponent lawyers. They're communists and socialists, and most of them are lefties. So they keep accused. They have been accused Women's Federation in many cases. So now many people, actually usual Japanese people, cannot recognize which one is Unification Movement and which one is Women's Federation or UPF and IOISP. So they just mix it all, and they just try to reject and just try to ignore all kinds of activities. But it's too much, actually, too much emotional reaction, and also it guided the misleading propaganda by media. So now today, so actually our the opponents. Actually, they accuse too much because actually now government treating just family federation as religious organization. So the point is just family federation matters, but the opponent people, they just put everything together, then they accuse everything. But actually, Women's Federation is totally different. There are many actually socials they do. But the opponent people accuse everything. So actually they violated a lot of things. They actually across the line. So the Moriko side counted one by one. So it's so they found more than 200 inappropriate the accusation against Women's Fed because of religious matter. So Women's Federation is the women's organization for in UN, but just because of what kind of belief they have, so the opponent side just accuse the religious side. So it's truly unfair because it is just accused by media because of their faith, not their activities. So Women's Federation never did wrong thing, but they just pointing out their what kind of religion they have, what kind of religion the member has. So it's very, touching, the sensitive human rights issue, because nobody should not be accused by their what kind of faith they have. So it's too much. Actually, it's like becoming witch hunting. So now it's truly today. So today is the day Moriko sued the opponent lawyers, and today the first the meeting at court. So surprisingly, so in case of family fed, the 30 attorneys attend. The 30 members of the lawyer group attend to support the opponent lawyers, and our side is just one. So that's a one versus 30. That's a usual case. But today, our side is just one lawyer. And what do you think? How many? Actually, 60 lawyers has gone. So they truly now they're very much actually concerning. Actually, they know how they did a little bit. They did too much. So they're very nervous now So I also, it's very, I think it's good start. So one by one, they always haven't the providence will take back. First we got hit, and then after that we take back. So exactly now we are following the good formula of the restorational principle of restoration. So today, from today, we now Women Federation is on trial. So we sue the opponent lawyers. So now our attacking is started. So that's one thing. So Indonesia and also the Women's Federation sued the lawyer. So after Indonesia's visitation, a few days I just little bit have not good condition. So just I have to rest few days. So today, finally, I come to recover. So just tomorrow, we have a PCLC. So so it's also it's very important event today for tomorrow. So today I was so happy to see both of the presentators today, as they were both Filipino, respectable Filipino elder family I know. So Dr. Angelo Melad and Mrs. Juhui Melad and their three second gen. So the Melad tribe is quite active and successful HDM in Manila. So this family, I visited before. So this family maintains a community in a residential neighborhood of the main street of Manila, and using their home as a center and holding regular Sunday services and meetings. So amazingly, when I look at the couple, they both look much more younger than before. When I visited them last year. So Heavenly Fortune is showing they're just showing the substance, the good practice, good model. So Heavenly, if you constantly practicing the action of giving action, and then surely Heavenly Fortune will come to you. So they are truly the substantial model for that. And also the children were also able to greet first-time visitors well, and that way were very natural in helping their parents. So this means that that second gen are practicing this in their homes on a daily basis. So not just one time or two times. So for them, it's very already became natural to support or help their parents. So that's a very beautiful and also, as I said before, but the spiritual atmosphere of the Cheonbo prayer room is the best home I have visited in the Philippines. So that also very important factors. So in study, when we consider the life of faith as study, in school, the daily study, the home study is the foundation. So the basics are preparation and the review of classroom and textbooks every day. And then, in addition, students deepen their study with some reference books and some reference books and also some drills. And but that's daily study. And based on that, if that student passed exam, that student can enter the good school. But what really matters is the diploma. So after the pass exam, you have to enter and you have to successfully continue your study, and finally you will get the diploma. But nowadays, even the diploma also after getting diploma, especially for experts, the constant we need study constantly. So not on the studies nowadays, it's not only one time, just focus one time in a life and then no more, not such things. So our daily life is the continuity of the study and develop process. So actually such kind of for Melat Melat tribe, it's that kind of daily practicing, also some Sunday service and meeting, that part also good. And finally, the atmosphere and the relationship with member also good. So I'm very expecting that family church. And also, thank you very much. And also, Mrs. Juhi also as Taiwanese, it's also the good showing good example of now the spouse came from foreign country, but already accustomed the Philippines. circumstances. That's also a beautiful picture. And also the next speaker was Master Bernardo. So as an active leader of Tongil Mudo in Asia and Philippines, I cannot speak. And that part, that the Tongil Mudo part, I cannot speak without Master Bernard in all situations. So in many parts of his story, today, especially the issue of financial difficulties is a constant issue. So yeah, nowadays, every activity, every facility, every professional staff member has expenses. So just maintaining itself is actually the big issue, truly. So especially the COVID situation. But now COVID is over, so I believe Tongil Mudo also we need quick revive of Tongil Mudo, and we need to gather a lot of Tongil Mudo students. So so there is some direction to develop Tongil Mudo. So Tongil Mudo is a martial art with religious origins. So yeah, we can organize Tongil Mudo class in public place or like a school or the city hall or the public places. And also we can go the little bit like a business, more like a business side, because now many places has the athletic gyms. So in many parts they have the short the class of some societies. So yeah, I think to get money, it's also a good idea to get in some part-time the Tongil Mudo instructors on the athletic gyms. So if they have a studio, they have aerobics and yoga, and yeah, they do whatever, what kind of thing, dances, and then you can put why not Tongil Mudo. So then I mean, as a business side, we can also a little bit more need to be flexible for that. But I think because for originally Tongil Mudo is with religious origins. So essentially, it is the image. It is the image of the priest who is also the martial arts master. So that's a more most ideal situation. So the high priest. So after preaching, after the giving sermon, but after that they change the clothes and then practicing the Tongil Mudo. That's the most the practical and the ideal situation. So then, yeah, actually there are many martial arts of this type in Asia, like Shaolin, the Kung Fu. Also, Buddhist monk do that, and also some Hindu monk, Hindu priest, or some the martial arts, that kind of things. So the Tonimudo also, yeah, such things. So, so something is the school, the public place, and something is more the business, like business side, health business direction, and someone is more, I mean, church, belonging to church place. But anyway, considering on Asia's situation in Asia, there are a lot of possibilities in Tongmudo. So, but a bit difficult, I mean, the challenge is that Tongmudo, we need some, I think, I feel we need good trinity to develop Tongmudo. One is, yeah, the martial arts instruction part, and also the other one is the religious leaders function, and the other one is good manager part. So we need at least these three different types of people to maintain a good Tongmudo Dojan. So, but if so, many cases the Tongmudo is always emphasizing the divine principle part, but I think it's more better to emphasize the Trinity, like Trinity. So the management also, I think, it's more important. So somebody, yeah, but if Tongmudo people is just only, I mean, good instructor of martial arts, we cannot make a good dojan. So my simple thinking is we need combine. I mean, we need to form some team consisted by the three factors. So yeah, it can be this kind of the way of thinking is actually it's necessary to all our movement. So not only the religious leader matter, we need the good manager and some professional skill or knowledge. So yeah, always at least we need, and also and one more important thing is good system to manage membership. So we need these four elements. This is the minimum requirement to develop. So yeah, as an organization leader, I always yeah, always keep thinking how to develop Asia Pacific in front of heaven and true parents. But anyway, today also I got this. I got a lot of inspirations and many learnings. Thank you very much. I'm very impressed. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much to our President Masachi Huri again for that very wonderful guidance and special message to each one of us. Truly, we are very always lucky enough to receive some guidance, especially always President Huri always update us on his daily programs and activities, especially coming from Indonesia, about the Women's Federation of World Peace, about tomorrow's PCLC. So we hope and pray that all of us, brothers and sisters, blessed families, can join in this second PCLC second anniversary tomorrow. Please don't forget with that, because we're going to have announcement on that also, and also on his special guidance on how we have to develop our Tungil Modo. Truly, President Masayu Huri is really taking ownership as our leader for Asia Pacific, so that we can bring that substantial result for our heavenly parent and true parents. So once again, let us give our appreciation to our President Huri by offering our virtual clap. And now we would like to make some few announcements before we are going to close our meeting tonight. I'd like to ask our Secretary General of Church Growth, Ma'am Julina, to please give us the announcement, please.
Yes, good evening once again, dear leaders, brothers and sisters.
Yes, please go ahead.
Yes, once. So today po is the last day of registration for the 2023 Autumn Yeojong CheonBo Great Works that will be held for on November 3 to 5, 2023. So may I invite everyone to please register to the very special 2023 Autumn Yeojong CheonBo Works. The grace of the special candle of three of all things can be received by all registered members. So for more information, please coordinate to your national leader or to your national CheonBo staff. Thank you so much. And also, it is our pleasure to invite all our local clergies to the second PCLC anniversary celebration, which will be celebrated on October 24, 2023 from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Manila time with the theme Stand Together in Spirit and Truth. The celebration will be conducted live in several locations in the Philippines, Thailand, and other nations in the Asia-Pacific region. It will also be broadcast online with thousands in attendance from around the world. The celebration will feature inspiring songs of praise, entertainment, congratulatory messages, and reports on interfaith youth service activities, wherein the keynote addresses will be delivered by our beloved founder, Dr. Hak Jahan Moon. So for more information, please contact our brother Ninay Avila, our PCLC Secretariat, or your local PCLC coordinator. So here's also the registration link. This will be held tomorrow. And also, the Yeojong CheonBo Training Center Asia will be holding 3 sets of Asia Pacific CheonBo special events from November until December 2023. This will be an opportunity for everyone to purify the mind, body, and soul, most especially all those who receive the special grace CheonBo Holy Wine. For more information, please coordinate to your national leaders. And yes, may I invite everyone also to join our Chanshimon prayer vigil from Monday to Friday, starting from 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. Korean time. So it is a great opportunity to communicate more to our Heavenly Parent and true parents through the grace of Chanshimon and offer more Song for the firm settlement of Chunuguk centering on our beloved true mother. So let us believe, and surely it will happen. Let us not miss the amazing grace heaven has given in this era through the Cheonshimon. Through our devotions, through Cheonshimon, surely Heavenly Parents' wish, through parents' wish, and our wishes will surely be realized. Adieu. And sorry. Also, a reminder to all of our Asia Pacific CheonBo challengers, please upload all the documents needed on our website so that we can now proceed with the national level evaluation. And we're hoping that you already have the certificate of completion for the 430 generations of ancestor blessing, the certificate of completion of tribal blessing for 430 couples, and the blessing donation certificate upon paying the whole fee. So our website is also written below. And for the next Monday, that will be on October 30, 2023, we're inviting once again all of our leaders, our CheonBo victors, our blessed families and brothers and sisters to join with us to witness the best practices of our CheonBo victor from Cambodia. Here are the guidelines on the right side of the PowerPoint presentation. The short introduction of your couple, the 43 couples record, follow-up education activities, the blessed couples video testimonies on the determination to become CheonBo Challenger, as well as your determinations, the couple determinations to how to support your 430 couples to become CheonBo victors. So once again, I invite everyone to join with us next Monday. So that's all for our announcements. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you so much, our sister Julina. So please take note to register in the tomorrow's event for the second PCLC anniversary. Please don't fail to click to register http PCLC Asia Pacific site / register. So we would like to invite everyone to please join tomorrow for this very important anniversary of our PCLC. And also, please don't forget also to join with us in our Cheonshimon prayer and praying also for the continuous success of our victory for Japanese issue. So again, thank you so much and looking forward to see all of you for next meeting. Now, I would like to invite our Archbishop Elias T. Solia to lead us in the closing prayer. He's also our president of the PCLC and in the Philippines. So let's welcome our Archbishop Elias T. Solia.
Good evening to President Tori, to our Cheonwon and Cheon Chair, Dr. Robert and Teresia Kettle, and to our leaders who are in attendance, not only here in the Philippines, but all over Asia Pacific. Please, brothers and sisters, join us in our prayer to close this session. Sarang sedan hanol po manim chunjin champo manim kamsamida. Oh, Heavenly Parent and victorious true parents of heaven, earth, and humankind, what an honor that you have given us in order that we would be able to become your mouthpieces, to be able to advance together the leading of our victorious true Mother, the substantial Holy Spirit, who really is suffering very much in leading the providence in this time and age. As we can reflect how much our true parents have really sacrificed their lives, and our victorious true Father even have to go through 7 deaths and 7 resurrections in order to pave the way for our salvation. You went to hell in his first resurrection, but resurrected in order to save the people from hell. And in the second, and he didn't even waived, but determined once again and pull it over. And then the third and the fourth and the fifth, and even in the sixth and the seventh. Oh, Heavenly Parent, what an honor and privilege that we have been able to inherit all of these things, all those works, all those efforts, and all of those pains which our victorious true parents have done for all of us. Now it's time for us to carry out that responsibility. As in the words of our Lord Jesus Christ, when he gave that great commission, go to the world and preach the gospel so that all those who have not received the truth will receive the truth. And you have to baptize them in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit, and assured us that he will be with us until the end of the age. Our Lord Jesus Christ has given that legacy 2,000 years ago. But our victorious true parents, how much they have really invested their efforts is more than what our Lord Jesus Christ have done. That legacy should not only be in our hearts, but in our whole being, to be able to be empowered, to be able to be energized, to be able to claim that victory of our victorious true parents, that in our community, in our heavenly tribal community, we would also bring that victory by bringing all of them to salvation. Oh, Heavenly Parent, we are not worthy to be that heavenly tribal Messiah, but only because of our victorious true parents. That's why we will be able to take this responsibility. So, Heavenly Parent, we pray that you will be able to strengthen us and be able to work more and more and become the channel of love, the channel of mercy, the channel of compassion, so that through us and through our victorious true parents, they may be able to find salvation. And not only in this community, but the whole tribe, the whole society, the whole nation would be able to be resurrected as well. And we'll be able to come back to your bosom victoriously. Oh, Heavenly Parent, please accept all these efforts, all these experiences of our CheonBo couples, our blessed central families, that these will be their offering as we come to you with our asking of forgiveness of all the things that we have not done, and in the lackness of all the things that we are trying to do. Please accept this to your altar. As we pray, we would like to offer and report all of these things in the names of Archbishop Elias and Lucia of the Soria Blessed Central Family. Aju.
Achoo. Achoo. Thank you so much, our Archbishop Elias de Soria, for that very moving prayer as we close our meeting tonight. So as we close our meeting, first let us offer our greetings and our gratitude to our Heavenly Parent and our true parents. Express our gratitude with the presence of our leaders, President Masaichi Huri. Thank you so much for joining with us, our 21 chairman, Dr. and Mrs. Alberto Esquito, the Reverend Dr. Julius Marigden, the Reverend Jimmy, Reverend Prakash, Reverend Santosh, Reverend, and all our leaders from Thailand, to David, Tita Ursula, and to all our CheonBo victors, CheonBo challengers, brothers and sisters. Thank you for joining us again tonight. And we'd like to invite everyone to please open your camera for our commemorative photo for this 8/6 special CheonBo meeting. Are we all ready to show our big smile, our heavenly parent and our true parents? So everybody say Abuji,
Abuji,
Omoni,
Harmony.
Sarangyo,
Saranghayo.
Vision 2025.
Witnessing.
Thank you. Samnida.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, my loved brothers and sisters from Cambodia, from Nepal,
See you again
from
tomorrow.
Japan.
thank you,
Thank you, everyone.
Please be
Next
with
week,
us in our second
to listen from
anniversary of
Cambodia.
the
Thank you.
Pacific Christian Leadership Conference.
Nice to see all of
Reverend
you.
Julius,
Good night.
thank you
Bless
so
us all.
much.
Thank you, Mela.
Take care.
Family. Kuya
Ah,
Bishop
Thank
Soria.
you so much. Thank you
And
so much.
everyone here
meet
around.
again
Thank
next
you, thank
Monday.
you. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
May gabi sa tanan.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you, Doc Alan.
Imbang gabi.
May gabi.
May gabi sa tanan.